Two-time national champion Vincenzo Joseph and Trey Cornish for Lehigh. Joseph, too, a pinning machine. 5 falls already this season. Earlier with that pin call. At first I called Dolph Nickel, Nolf, Hall, Joseph.
Same results. This guy, talk about gifted. Vincenzo, he is gifted. What he has is a body. He uses it so well.
Two-time national champion, beating Isaiah Martinez. The past couple of years, Cornish with a double leg, and he goes for a big toss.
Easy. Now, what we've talked about from Lehigh, they're unafraid. And Cornish stepping in for Walter, who's injured. And so, again, a backup for Lehigh coming in. And, you know, that's what you have to be. You have to be physical. You better be cautious because Vincenzo can throw from anywhere. He's not afraid.
That inside trip. And Joseph, takedown at the edge, 2-0. Vincenzo did not wrestle this past Friday night against Bucknell. Read an article he wasn't feeling well.
A little under the weather back here. Anytime, you know, the fans here, they want to see their champions, and so it's a big deal. You don't lay out for no reason in Rec Hall because they fill it. They fill it to see their champions, and that's why if there's a chance to go, they bring them out.
Joseph out of Central Catholic High School. Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, was a 2-time state champion. In this weight class, TJ, in the Big Ten, Joseph ranked number 1. You have Evan Wick of Wisconsin, 2.
One neutral.
Marinelli, 4. Massa, 5. Isaiah White, 10. He had a great weekend.
2.
Little high crotch action, attack the leg, covers, gets on top. Vincenzo, another 2 points.
1 neutral. 2.
Wasting no time, living on the legs. His third takedown in this first period, opening things up 6-2. Saw Isaiah Martinez this past Friday night in Cedar Rapids. He was part of that American Wrestling League. Wrestled Alex Dieringer. Good event in Cedar Rapids. A lot of Big Ten representation.
Yeah, there's 5 national championships, and Dieringer and Martinez, 3 for Dieringer and 2 for Martinez, and they're going to be representing the USA for a few years to come because they're right there. Not our number 1, but knocking on the door. It's the reason our number 1s are as good as they are.
Dieringer ranked 3rd in the world.
Right.
But there's some guy, Kyle Dake.
Oh, yeah?
Who's, I guess he's solid.
1 red, 1 game.
Here at Penn State, got to mention the magic man, David Taylor.
The second warning.
David Taylor picking up his first world title in Budapest, and what a run he had. Beat Yazdani Charati, the reigning world Olympic champion. Beat the Russian. Kurgliev in the final, was behind in both those matches, but in typical Penn State fashion, rallied to win. Inside of 15 seconds, a tilt for Vincenzo.
That was a nice job. He started that off, Vincenzo did, with the near wrist, but he even lost that, and he had him in his lap so securely that he got the count.
That's your choice.
Good look there at Rec Hall. If you get a chance, get to Rec Hall for a match. I would definitely have that on the bucket list. Oh, you're right.
You're going to have to find one of these people that have had tickets for 40 years and ask them if they'll give it up. And you know what? I know their answer. No.
It is a smoking hot ticket at Penn State. Volleyball and wrestling, football as well with Coach Franklin. Oh, great work.
You're always worried about going, Vincenzo going high, but boy, he has been going low in this match so far. Nice low snatch. Drove through with the double and got 2.
Red, he's going optional.
Optional start.
Set, now green. Set.
Works out to the front, looking for an inside cradle.
Keep your head up as you're coming up.
Let's go. One neutral.
Heavy with his hands, snap.
I mean, you're looking at a guy here that I just think is under the radar, and he's a two-time NCAA champion. He's beaten Aymar 2 years in a row, done the impossible things. And, I just think that we hear about Bo and we hear about Knowles. This is the guy that just keeps getting it done, and he's on track to perhaps, and everybody's going to say, well, this might not be the year. Well, he's proven him wrong, and perhaps be the fifth four-time NCAA champion.
Looking to join his coach, Cale Sanderson, who was one of the four. Of course, Pat Smith, Logan Stieber, Kyle Dake, four-time NCAA champions.
Got the arm bar on there, just kind of old school. Dan Gable there trying to run that.
Potentially dangerous whistled with Joseph, two-time NCAA champion, but looking for his first Big Ten title.
Right.
Speaks about the depth of the baddest conference in the land, the Big Ten.
He also speaks about how he performs when the lights are on the stage at the NCAA championships. And that's not by accident. His coach knows what it's like never to lose on that stage. So when you see these guys taking their bands off, laying them down on the mat, he has them envisioning being on that stage every match, because you got to see it before you do it. Right here, the fall.